Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh and welcome everyone. So today we continue our lessons in Unit 4 and today's lesson is 4.2 Radical Robotics. So in this lesson we will take some informations or take a look on a new invention which is the robots. We are going to discover more about the robot technology and we also gonna read this paragraph here to understand how is the history of robots changing and improving or evolving. So uh, to start this off, robots are a type of inventions, right? If you remember, uh, Unit 4 topic is about inventions, and robots is clearly a type of invention, most likely on the recent generation, on the recent years. Robots topic has been very famous and very interesting. Let's try to do the activities together. Activity number one, look at the pictures of Asimo, a famous robot. So this robot in the picture is called Asimo. Asimo, do you know anything about it? So do you guys have any informations about Asimo? What do you think it can do? So clearly we can see in the picture, Asimo can move. He has legs, he has arms, hands, and in the other picture, Asimo can can put water into the cup, or he can pour water or coffee into cups. So he is capable of doing human activities. Activity two, let's read and listen this article about Asimo. Here we can find many informations about not only Asimo but also the advanced robots around the world. So let's play this track together and read.
Track 27. Imagine a robot that can play football, dance, hop, jump, and pour you a drink. Meet Asimo, the most advanced humanoid robot in the world. Asimo can walk on two legs and move by itself using sensors inside its body. It can understand voice commands and human gestures. It recognizes moving objects and it can work out the distance and direction of those objects. It is just over 1 meter tall and has a rechargeable battery. Scientists at Honda, the Japanese company, started developing Asimo in the 1980s and presented it to the world in 2000. The company created Asimo to help people in need with tasks around the house. Since then, scientists and designers have upgraded Asimo's technology so it has more and more skills and abilities. Asimo has become a worldwide celebrity, and it has demonstrated its skills at science fairs and on TV shows all over the world. In 2005, Mickey Mouse welcomed Asimo at Disneyland. In 2011, it appeared on a TV quiz show in the UK, surprising everyone by dancing and pouring the presenter a drink. In 2014, it played football with the former US President Barack Obama. It has even received royal welcomes in Dubai and the UK. In 2018, Honda stopped producing the robot in its current form, but the company is continuing to use Asimo's technology to help people who need it most. Watch this space.
So as we have listened together, this company created Asimo to help people with tasks around the house. Also, scientists have upgraded Asimo's technology so it has more skills and abilities. So there we have made many informations about robots. Let's try to do uh, next activities. Activity number 3, work in pairs. What actions can Asimo do? Sorry. So the activities are around the house. Um, take it in turns to mime the actions. You have 1 minute each. So you can go back to um, the article and try to find these skills he can do. Hmm. So I can see that some of the actions he can do is dancing, pouring a drink, playing football. Um, these are enough actions he can do. Activity number 4, read that text again. Decide if these sentences are true or false. Most people know about Asimo in the 1980s. So in this date, actually, scientists at Honda, the Japanese company, started developing in 1980s. So uh, actually, this one is false. It's false because they started in this date. No one actually knew about Asimo, and they presented it in the 2000. You can do the rest, but to save time, I will give you the answers and you can read them together and find out where you have made a mistake. So it's false, true, false, true, false. Mhm. All right. Moving to the use of English past simple review. We can use the past simple to talk about finished actions in the past. We often specify when something happened. Scientists started developing ASIMO in the 1980s. This is in the past simple. In 2013, it played football with the former US president. So the past simple review, we can use, we can see that the verb with the correct tense and also using the dates. Activity number 5, use of English. How many past simples verbs can you find in the text? So try to find uh, same verbs in the in the article, like started and played. When did each action happen? Find time references. Time references, basically 2013, 1980s, any date that you find. Activity number 6, talk. What other jobs do you think robots can perform? Can they dance? They can play football. What else? Can they, for example, um, make coffee? Can they steal money, for example, if that's interesting to you? Which jobs might be better for robots to do than humans? Can robots become doctors? So these questions are actually interesting. Number 7, work in a small groups. Find out more about one of the robots in the photos. Who invented it? Why? What does it do? So we can see some robots that you might recognize and you might not. So I will take the most famous one here, the virtual assistant, because most of you probably know about this one. So this um, invention or robot is called Alexa, or um, maybe other countries, other companies have other names for Alexa. You can talk to this virtual assistant. Uh, Also, Siri, if you have an iPhone, you remember people saying, hello, Siri. It's the virtual assistant in mobile phones. Choose two interesting facts to read out to your class. So Siri can or Alexa can set um, a, um, it can set an alarm. It can call someone for you. It can send a message, things like that. So that's it for today's lesson. What's left for us is the workbook homework and some points that I would like to say before we finish. So first, the homework. Page 45 is a homework and page 46. Okay, as for the reading classes, here is the track we are going to read. Track 29. Take a picture or try to write it and copy it, or you can just simply practice reading it from this video. Track 29 is about Kim talking about his or introducing his fantastic invention, the Uber jet boots that can fly. Um, what's left for us is actually the writing. The writing, we really did not write it here. We did write it on the board. Um, for writing, I would ask you to try to talk about your favorite invention or favorite gadget. Maybe make uh, an article like this one about Asimo. That's pretty much it for today's lesson. Thank you for listening. Have a nice weekend and see you later.